An email lands in your inbox. A stranger you've never heard of says one stock is about to move. They don't say which direction, just the stock and a date. You don't recognize the sender. You almost delete it. A few days later, out of curiosity, you check. They were right. You forget about it. Coincidence happens. Then another email arrives. Same stranger, another stock, another date. They're right again. By the fourth correct call in a row, you're not deleting these anymore. You're reading every word. Nobody guesses right 4 times running. Not this cleanly. Whoever this is, they know something you don't. You start waiting for the 5th email like it's the most trustworthy thing in your inbox. Here's what you don't see from inside that inbox. You were never the only person who got the first email. 10,000 people got it the same week. Half were told the stock would rise, half were told it would fall. The stock did one or the other. 5,000 people were wrong, and they never heard from this sender again. You were one of the 5,000 who were right. So you got a second email. The same thing happened again. 5,000 split in half. 2,500 wrong, gone for good. 2,500 right, including you. Then 1,250. Then 625. Every round, the losing half disappears without a word. The winning half gets another prediction, and every one of them is starting to believe they've found a genius. By the time 625 people are left, every one of them has watched this stranger get it right 4 times in a row. That's not weak evidence. From where they're sitting, it's overwhelming. Nobody lied to them. Every email they read was true. What they never saw were the 9,375 people who got the opposite call and quietly stopped hearing from the sender the moment they were wrong. This is the moment the sender has been building toward. 625 people who would believe almost anything he said next, and one final email. An invitation to pay for the prediction that matters most. Some of them will. Why wouldn't they? As far as they have ever seen, he's never been wrong. Today, it looks more like a video. One portfolio, one great year, one impressive chart, and no mention of the ones that quietly went nowhere and were never uploaded. The mechanism hasn't changed, only the delivery has. This is why one great year has never been enough for us. A winning stretch is exactly what those 625 people had. Real, true, and nowhere near enough as proof. We test across windows that aren't allowed to disappear. 10 separate windows, different markets, different years. A rule doesn't graduate until it wins in most of them, not just the one where everything happened to line up. We're not chasing the one story that survived. We're counting the ones that didn't. One decision, once a month, whether the last streak looks like genius or not.